yesterday on America's Newsroom on Fox News, they had a former New Hampshire governor and Mitt Romney 2012 surrogate, John Sununu, on the show. Now, I don't know why you'd have John Sununu on the show in 2015, but clearly they wanted his hot take on this particular issue of Obama deciding to go to Kenya. Let's hear what John Sununu had to say to Fox News about Obama's decision to visit Kenya.
Just one more note to ask you about. It was just announced moments ago that the president will travel to Kenya in July. This is going to be his fourth trip to Africa in the course of his presidency. What do you think?
Well, look, he's going to take advantage in the last 2 years and go to all the places he wants to go to. I think his trip back to Kenya is going to create a lot of chatter and commentary amongst some of the hard right who still don't see him as having been born in the U.S. I personally think he's just inciting some chatter on an issue that should have been a dead issue a long time ago.
Well, maybe the most important thing is what your priorities are in terms of where the hot spots are in the world and what really needs to be addressed and whether or not Kenya is on that list.
So he thinks that Obama going to Kenya is going to incite the birthers and the birther talk. Well, first of all, why does he think, let's address this first. Why does he think Obama's trying to incite this? What does he think? Obama's trying to paint the other side crazy so Obama can win in 2016? Obama's third term?
Third term, baby.
But I'm wondering, who are these birthers John Sununu is worried Obama's inciting? Well, let's go back to 2012 when somebody who was a top Romney surrogate told Fox News that I wish this president would learn how to be an American. He has no idea how the American system functions. We shouldn't be surprised about that because he spent his early years in Hawaii smoking something, spent the next set of years in Indonesia, another set of years in Indonesia, and frankly, when he did come to the U.S., he worked as a community organizer, which is a socialized structure, and then got into politics in Chicago. So who was this guy sort of like hinting in 2012 that Obama's not a real American? You know, he has ties somewhere else. He doesn't want to say Kenya. He doesn't want to say he doesn't believe Obama was born here because that just might hurt Romney and make Romney's top surrogate sound crazy. Oh, it was John Sununu. Maybe John Sununu has suppressed his birther feelings since 2012, and Obama just saying, I'm going to Kenya, is making John Sununu go, oh no, I'm going to be crazy again.
John Sununu is such an unbelievable asshole. And I have to say, the other thing is that Kenya, they talk about countries that are important strategically.
Yeah.
Kenya is a pivotal country in one of the fastest growing places in the world. And these same people that are always, whining and freaking out and demanding more stuff on terrorism. Kenya is a core victim of al-Shabaab in Somalia. Kenya is a huge economic engine in Africa. And it's also the birthplace of our president. So they should show a little bit of respect.
No, but
but all kidding aside, I mean, even by that metric, it just, every part of that clip is just mind-bogglingly stupid. But John Sununu is the worst.
I mean, if we're talking about not doing something to not incite the crazy people, right. I mean, maybe Republicans should have some reflection.
Right.
There's a number of issues, very current actually. That's, for example, one we played yesterday where Ted Cruz's pops. His rhetoric on his anti-gay rhetoric about same-sex marriage had one of his listeners call into the show asking him, is it time we start murdering judges?
Well, and it's also just amazing that even like you're on the Republican news channel, he's not just the surrogate. This is a guy who had a major role in the first Bush administration. I think he was a governor of New Hampshire. I mean, he's an establishment guy. And they're having a conversation basically about Well, we all know all of the wacky, crazy people that vote for us, and this is really going to instigate
Exactly,
them. I mean, that's just
exactly.
how revealing is that? Do you ever have a conversation on this show that says, like, well, we know all those insane liberal people that this is going to instigate? No, because it's not the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's a great point. They're worried that, oh no, the birthers are going to come. Better not visit Canada. Don't want anyone taking a look at Ted Cruz.